Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Murray Center, where your Rhode Island College Anchorwomen are set to take on the Western Connecticut State University Colonials in a Little East Conference matchup. Thank you for joining us live on 90.7 WXIN and Anchor TV. Mike Gianmarco alongside David Cusack here. David, how you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. Pleasure to be here with you tonight, Mike, for this first half of a great doubleheader between the Rhode Island College Anchorwomen and the Western Connecticut State University Colonials.
Thank you, David. And as we look at the records tonight, the Anchorwomen are 6-15, 4-8 in Little East Conference play, and Western Connecticut is 15-8 and 8-4 in the conference. So it could be a competitive game. Hopefully Coach Senecal has it going tonight where they got a good defensive alignment along with shot selection. That's a big key part of the game. Hopefully we don't see Devin Hill forcing too many shots.
Well, clearly two teams on the opposite end of the spectrum, but hey, these Anchorwomen still have their pride, and they still have a lot to play for.
Absolutely.
I think crisp passes from the Anchorwomen is going to be a key strategy to tonight's game. I think being able to make the good pass before you take a shot, not taking bad shots, not taking shots outside the paint if you don't have to, and getting the ball to the open man, I think is going to be a key.
Absolutely will be. And as we look at the last time these two teams met, Devin Hill, Rebecca Gonzalez, and Jessa Rivera all scored double figures as the Anchorwomen lost in Danbury on January 27th of this year by a score of 78-64. And looking at the Colonials, Emily Dobson averages 12.6 points a game, and Caitlin Labani averages 10.6. So they will be the two to look for on the floor, getting the ball the most.
Your stars are always important. Your scorers are always important. We're going to see how much the scorers from two of these teams can contribute tonight. It's a team game, but your scorers are definitely always important.
Absolutely, and hopefully the Anchorwomen can close up that gap, so to speak, of late, as they've had, last conference games, 4 of their last 5 have been losses.
Well, conference games are always tough. Playing a team that you see a lot is always tough. You know, breeds some rivalry, breeds contempt, and I think it's going to be a good game tonight.
Thank you, David, and we're going to take you courtside for the national anthem and tonight's starting lineups.
This matchup between the Western Connecticut State Colonials and your Rhode Island College Anchorwomen. At this time, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Now let's get the starting lineups. First for the visiting Colonials. Starting guard, a sophomore, number 20, Caitlin Labonte. Starting guard, a senior, number 23, Carrie Stoll. Starting guard, a freshman, number 30, Jancy Sherwood. Starting guard, a junior, number 31, Emily Dobson. And starting forward, number 32, Alicia Delay. The head coach of the Colonials is Kimberly Ribson. And now for the starting lineup for your Rhode Island College Anchorwomen. Starting guard, a junior, number 10, Alex Moore. Starting forward, a freshman, number 20, Molly Phillips. Starting forward, a senior, number 21, Devin Hill. Starting guard, a junior, number 22, Megan Reel. And starting forward, a sophomore, number 32, Rebecca Gonzalez. The head coach of the Anchorwomen is Glenn Senecal.
So, David, we'll see a different starting lineup tonight as Jessa Rivera is not dressed, as we see a cast on her left wrist.
That's going to be a loss for the Anchorwomen. I think they have the personnel to step up in this game. I think that your bench players can always come in and make a contribution, and I think this team is a team, and I think we're going to see that team play on display tonight.
Absolutely. So we'll see more. We'll see Megan Reel. We'll see Rebecca Gonzalez, Molly Phillips, and Devin Hill starting tonight for the Anchorwomen.
I'm interested to see what Devin Hill can do in tonight's game. I'm interested to see what she can do down low in the paint and if she's able to make good passes to her teammates. I think she's going to be a good part of the offense this game, as well as Alex Moore. Alex Moore is always a featured part of this Anchorwomen offense, so I'm interested in seeing what those two players can do today.
Absolutely. A key factor for Devin Hill is going to be able to be passing the ball, as you just said, not forcing those shots inside, as she unfortunately does miss about 75% of them. And just kick it out, get it to the open look.
Well, I think
knock down those shots.
I think that's an important part of every game. Look, I think she shouldn't abandon the shot in the paint, but I think that definitely look to make the pass first, look to make a good pass and get to the open shooter. Everyone on this team can score. That's why they're on the team, and you got to find the person who's the most open. There's no sense of hauling up a shot if there's a hand in your face.
And here we are. It'll be Hill and Dulary to take the tip off. Ref blows the whistle. And we are ready for tip-off, and we are underway. Tip-off out of bounds. And they're going to say Anchorwomen ball. So Reel will inbound. And she gets it in to Phillips. Phillips with the ball in their center court, looking for somebody, hands it off to Moore. Moore again playing point guard now as Rivera is not starting. On the floor with Gonzalez, Reel, Hill, and Phillips as Moore goes up. Shot no good. Rebound to Larry.
That was a good play to get Alex Moore open on that play. Just couldn't finish the shot. But good job by the Anchorwomen getting her open.
Ball being moved around by Western Connecticut. Labani with the ball, drives in, passes it down low to Delary, who's unable to handle the pass and brings it back out, up to the top of the key to Stoley, who passes it back to Delary. Delary sizes up, gets it to the corner. A three is no good from Sherwood. Rebounded by Phillips and Moore with the ball. Moore with the ball, top of the key. Looking around, looking right side, finds Reel. Reel passes to Hill. Hill looking around, fakes the shot, now kicks it to the corner to Phillips. She fakes the shot, steps back, gives it down low to Gonzalez. Gonzalez up for two.
That was a good pass by Phillips there to set up that play.
And now Stoley will control the Colonials offense. Stoley moves right side, now moves left, passes it out to Sherwood. Three is good.
That was a good shot with the defender draped all over her being close on that play, but that was a good shot to get herself open and to sink that
bringing
three.
it up the court. Turns around, goes up herself. Bad shot selection as it's taken down by Stoley. And now Labani with the ball. Labani looking down low. And the pass to Dobson. Dobson sizing up, going up, and knocks it down for two.
Oh, there was an open Colonial on that play for a three, but take the easy points in the paint when you can get them.
Absolutely. Reel with the ball. Brings it up past half court. Now moves left side. Hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez calling out a play at the top of the key. And Gonzalez having a hard time with it and gets it to Moore. Moore steps back, now gives it to Reel for three. And the shot's no good. Rebounded by Dulary. Now Stoley with the ball.
Well, that was a wide open three for Megan Reel, but you can't hit them all, and that was a good shot selection. I don't fault it, just didn't miss the shot. Just didn't make the shot.
And the Colonials are going to be called for an illegal screen, I believe it was, on Dulary. And Phillips inbound as the Colonials have this full court press going. Phillips tries the football pass, and Gonzalez able to come up with it.
That was a risky pass. I don't know if I would make that pass again.
Took the words right out of my mouth, David. Moore with the ball. Being guarded. Bonnie passes it off to Reel, passes it down low to Gonzalez, sizes it up, shot no good. And we're gonna get a whistle. Foul's gonna be on Phillips.
Well, good hustle for the rebound there. Just, couldn't get away with that play cleanly. But still, I commend her for the hustle on that play.
And now it's going to be Anchorwomen ball. Foul's going to be on Labani. Real goes up, shot blocked by Stoley.
A little bit of contact, but not too much for a foul on that play.
Ball being moved around. 3 in the corner from Sherwood is good. And Coach Senecal takes the timeout.
Sherwood getting open in that corner all day long today, man. You can't get better shots than that look. That's a breakdown on defense on the Anchorwomen side, but that is great shot selection by the Colonials.
Early 8-2 lead, 7:09 to go, first quarter. And the Anchorwomen, what they just got to do is step up, slow down that offense, pass the ball around more.
Well, you have to play your game. You have to play at a pace that you can play at. Look, controlling the ball, time of possession, it's a big factor in basketball. And
absolutely.
If you can control the flow of the game and you can make every possession worthwhile, then you're going to be in good shape.
And it'll be Anchorwomen ball down low. And of course, this is the first of a doubleheader tonight. Your Anchormen will take on the Colonials of Western Connecticut State at 7:30, respectively, depending on the time this game's over. Moore having a hard time of it getting up past half court. Now Phillips throws it up and they're able to get it out. Gonzalez with the ball. Looking around, trying to find somebody. He hands it off to Moore. Moore in the corner. Drives in, passes it out. Real for 3. No good. And rebound comes down to Moore, who goes up for 2.
Good points in the paint. That's what you're going to need if you want to take the command of this game. Look, you got to score in the paint. That is the number one most important place to score from in basketball. And if they can do that, I think they're going to be in good shape for the rest of this game.
Stoley passes it down low to Dobson. And we're going to get a travel called. 9 times out of 10, they will get that step before the pass or step before the shot, as we've seen many times this season.
Oh, it's a subjective call. You know, sometimes missed calls are very frustrating. It's a very subjective thing to call, and you know, that time they didn't get away with it.
Moore with the ball off the pass from Real. Deep behind the three-point line, drives in, top of the key, now moves right side, steps back, fakes the shot, gets it out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, top of the key, goes up with it, shot no good.
Good
Rebound
move by
Dobson.
Alex Moore. I think the pass to Gonzalez could have been a little better, and I think it was a little bit better of a pass. That might have been a better shot attempt for her, but forced into a different type of shot because of the pass.
And Dobson's going to get called for the travel, as that was very good ball movement by the Colonials. Unfortunately, getting called for that travel.
Their ball movement has been good all day long. You got to give them respect for that. That is, they've been passing the ball crisp and clean, and they haven't been making too many mistakes on the offensive side, other than a few travels. But in terms of passing, their passes have been good.
Ionati, Smith, and Price into the game for the Colonials, and DeCristofaro into the game for the Anchorwomen. DeCristofaro unable to handle it off the pass from Moore. Pass just a little too far.
Now that's the second pass I've seen Alex Moore, not really complete. You look at the tape on her hand. I wonder if that has anything to do with the passes that she's making.
Price with the ball, passes it back to Stoley. Stoley hands it off to Smith. Smith drives baseline, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay Colonials ball.
Little contact again, but not too much to warrant the foul.
Jill Palladino will check into the game for the Anchorwomen. She'll come in for Phillips.
Checking in for Allen College, number 33, Jill Palladino.
Stoley will inbound. And she gets the ball into Smith, who's wide open for a 3 and knocks it down.
Wide open shot off the screen. Can't get a better look than that. That was great to capitalize on the wide open look.
Moore with the ball, bringing it up past half court, being guarded by Price. Moore looking around. Passes it down low to Hill. Hill sizing up now, kicks it out to DeCristofaro, to Palladino, to Moore, fakes a 3, drives in left side, and tried to pass it to Hill, but a miscommunication, and it's picked off by Ionati. Stoley passes it up to Price. And good defense by Gonzalez, and Hill comes up with the ball. Hill driving all the way in herself. Misses the shot, gets her own rebound, draws the foul, and she'll get to the line for 2.
Well, good job drawing the foul. I don't agree with the shot selection, but good job drawing the foul. You got 4 teammates out there. Look, you got to pass the ball out in that situation. That's what we were saying before this game.
Absolutely.
Look for the pass first and then the points. You know, it's a team game, and I mean, good job drawing the foul, but I definitely think that should have been passed out of.
Hill sets. Her first is up, and it is good. Coach Senecal exchanging words with Amber DeCristofaro. Hill sets, second up, and is also good.
Free throw shooting, an important factor in any game. I think that's going to be a factor today. If they can get to the line, and more importantly, if they can complete their the trips to the line, I think they're going to be in good shape.
Stoley with the ball, passes it to Iannotti. Iannotti looking for somebody, and gets it out to Stoley. Stoley behind the three-point line, right side, looking around, gets it out to Smith. Smith takes the three, it's way off. And Stoley passes it down low to Smith for two.
And this Western Connecticut team playing with a lot more hustle out there. Their lead's not insurmountable, but you know, Rhode Island College needs to step up and play with some more hustle if they're going to be making this game close again.
Moore passes down low to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will get to the line. Good play drawn up that time. Unfortunately unable to complete it for a three-point play, but she will get to the line.
Three-point play would have helped. Now let's see if she can complete these free throws.
Gonzalez at the line, shooting 2.
So Gonzalez will be at the line. She sets, first is up, and is good. And Sherwood will come back into the game for Stoley.
Checking in for Western Connecticut, number 30, Nancy Sherwood.
I believe it's a Western Connecticut team ritual to hand off that towel, as they did the same thing last year.
Well, you know, you know athletes and you know how superstitious they are.
Absolutely. 13-8 the score. 4:10 to go, first quarter.
Anchorwoman 4 for 4 on free throws today. That's going to be a big part of the game if they can keep getting to the line.
Smith drives all the way in, blows the open layup. Moore passes it all the way up the court to Hill. He goes up for 2.
Good transition bucket. That's what you need in this game.
Smith passes up to Price behind the three-point line on the right side, up to Iannotti and out to Sherwood. Sherwood steps back, takes the 3, no good that time. And DeCristofaro comes up with the rebound. Moore with the ball. Moore at the top of the key, takes the 3, got it.
3 with the hand in the face, Alex Moore, what a shot.
Smith bringing up the ball past half court. Hands it off to Price. Labonte will check back in for Western Connecticut. Get a foul on Gonzalez. Labonte comes in for Price. Smith with the ball. Passes to the corner to Sherwood for 3. No good. Rebound to Cristofaro.
Now, I know she missed that shot, but they've been leaving Sherwood open in the corner all day long. They need to close out on her and play some tighter defense.
Palladino hands it off to Moore. Moore looking around. Trying to find something, passes it down low to Hill. Hill, a little spin around move, shot no good. And Iannotti able to come up with the rebound and gets it up to Smith, who passes all the way down the court to Labonte. Fakes the 3, now drives in, drives baseline, shot no good. Rebound Moore. Moore kicks it all the way up to DeCristofaro, who's almost unable to handle it. Passes it back to Hill. Hill turn around and kicks it out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving in right side. No foul called.
Looking for the foul in the play. I think that should have been a foul in the play. I think there was too much contact, but you know, it's a subjective call. It's a subjective game to call.
Smith passes it to Iannotti. Back down low. And they're going to call Gonzalez for the foul. If anything, that should have been a jump ball.
I think that's we've seen 2 straight plays with inconsistent calls.
Absolutely.
I disagree with that call, and I think there should have been a foul on the previous play.
Merjewski's into the game for Western Connecticut, along with Dulary, who checks back in. Dulary with the ball, left corner, now brings it back up to Smith. Smith drives in right side. And they're going to get a foul. Question of who is on.
I think it's going to be a foul on the Anchorwoman personally. I think they usually give the benefit of the doubt to the offense.
And Coach Senecal not happy. Clearly not happy as they call the foul on DeCristofaro. 2 straight plays, all ball, have been called fouls against the Anchor women. We're tied up at 13, 2:02 to go, first quarter. First from Smith is up and no good. Smith sets. His second is up and is good.
Well, good job hitting 1 out of 2 free throws. You want them both, obviously, but good job extending their lead, or regaining their lead, I should say.
Hill with the ball. Kicks it up to DeCristofaro. Hands it off to Palladino for 3. No good. Rebound, Hill. Fakes the shot. Gets it out to DeCristofaro. Brings it in, baseline shot. No good. Rebound, Delaire.
You got to
Now
capitalize
Smith
on
with the
those
ball.
wide open looks.
Smith passes to Labonte. Back to Smith and down low to Delaire. Shot no good. Great defense by Palladino. And that should be Anchor women ball. Great play by Dumont.
That was great hustle. Now let's see who they award the possession to, and it's going to award it to the Anchor women.
What a great play by Dumont, diving out there.
That's a great
Throwing
hustle
the ball
play.
off of Delaire out of bounds.
That's exactly what you need. That's a great hustle play to galvanize this team, maybe get their heads right, get back in this game.
Moore with the ball. Good awareness. Takes the 3. Got it.
What a 3 by Alex Moore. We've seen that time and time again.
Smith with the ball. Moves right side and passes it out to Sherwood, who gets it to Labonte. Labonte looking for somebody and gets it back to Smith. Smith drives left side and passes it to Delaire. Now the shot is good from Majewski.
Western Connecticut leading by 1 in this game, 17-16. It feels like it should be a lot bigger of a lead than that with the way that these two teams have been playing, but Rhode Island College lucky to only be down by 1 in this game.
DeCristofaro, right side behind the 3-point line. Not sure what the whistle was for.
I think it might have been a travel, but I'm not quite sure.
Nope, the foul's going to be on Majewski.
Nicole Bergerowski, her first team fifth. Devin Hill at the line.
So Hill will go to the line. First is up and no good.
It's the first free throw they've missed all game. Got to hit these. Don't want to hang with this team.
Stoley into the game for Smith, and Reel back into the game for Moore. We're also going to see Jenna Ayala into the game for the first time for the Anchor women. She will check in momentarily. Second is up for Hill and is good.
Well, good job tying up the game here, 17-17 with 37 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
Stoley with the ball. Being guarded by Dumont. And they're going to get a foul. They call the foul on Dumont. Another one not quite sure about.
Well, Coach Senecal getting animated on the sideline. He's definitely one who always coaches with enthusiasm, as we've seen.
Sherwood gets the ball into Delaire. Left side, Majewski takes a 3, knocks it down. DeCristofaro passes it down low to Ayala and out to Palladino. Palladino back to Ayala, takes the shot, knocks it down.
Good shot selection, good passing to lead to that wide open mid-range.
Stoley up to Sherwood. It's going to be well short, and at the end of the first quarter, the score is 20-19 Colonials over the Anchor women. And a pretty decent first quarter, David.
You know, the first quarter it's been close. It's obviously a 1-point lead for Western Connecticut. Look, Western Connecticut has been playing with a lot of hustle, and the Anchor women are responding. This game, I think, is going to come down to how much the Anchor women can spread the ball around. Look, I think that they're not making the passes they should be making as we said at the outset of this game, and I think if their passing gets better and they're able to go, for better shots, that's what you need. You need better shots. You don't need a high volume of shots. You just need to take good shots, and that's what they should be focusing on in this break between quarters.
And you know, those mid-range jumpers are the ones that are going.
We've seen that today. We've seen them get open on the mid-range. Look, if you can get the ball into the paint and you're not feeling the shot and you don't think you have the opportunity to convert it, pass it out. Pass it out to one of your shooters and hit something mid-range. Look, mid-range game is generally ill-advised by coaches because of the low percentage shots, but if they're giving you the mid-range, you got to take what the defense is giving you.
Absolutely. That Alex Moore knocking down a couple of threes, of course.
And we have to look at the Anchorwomen's defense as well. They aren't closing out on shooters, and I think that's a thing they need to focus on in the second quarter. Got to close out on shooters. You can't leave people wide open from the three-point line or from the mid-range. I think they need to play tighter defense, and that'll help them in this game.
Open shots will fall.
That's very true.
And it's going to be Western Connecticut ball to open up the second quarter. It'll be Moore, Dumont, Real, Palladino, and Ayala on the floor for the Anchorwomen. Stoley with the ball. Passes to Majewski, who gets it out to Stoley. Left side beyond the three-point line. Passes to Deleri. Deleri drives in. There's going to be a foul called.
Lots of contact on that play. I guess I say that's a good call.
Foul is on Dumont.
Yeah, she clearly reached in on that play. Look, that's a good call. I know the officiating hasn't been as consistent as we would like to see it in this game, but that was a call I agree with.
Hill and Phillips back into the game. Labani knocks down a three. And they say that one was a long two.
I didn't see her foot on the line. I think that appeared to be a three for me, but
it appeared from here. That's neither here nor there. They call it a two-point shot. 22-19 the score. Moore with the ball, top of the key, drives in left side, gets it out to Ayala. Jumper, it's good.
Good job getting it open on the mid-range jump shot. Good job using the height advantage, and that was a good shot.
Moore with 8 points, also with a few assists here tonight. Sherwood passes to Labani, fakes the three, now steps inside. Shot no good. And rebound tapped down by Deleri into Real's hands. Phillips drives in. They're going to call it a jump ball.
I don't know how much I agree with that call, but you know, that looked to be a block on that play. But I mean, you could have argued it to be a charge, but I don't see a jump ball on that play. I see either make a call here or there.
I don't know what they're doing out there.
I don't either. We've seen this time and time again this season.
DeCristofaro with the ball. Hands it to Moore. Moore passes it to Hill. Size disadvantage. Takes a shot, no good.
Oh, good spin move by Hill. Unable to complete the shot, unfortunately.
Price passes it to Deleri. Gets it out to Stoley. Shot is well off by Stoley. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be Anchorwomen ball.
Now, look, I know that shot was missed, but again, you got to close out on the shooters. You have to prevent these getting wide open looks on the three-point line. You got to play tighter defense. They're going to miss shots, but eventually, if you start leaving them this open, they're going to start making these.
Moore with the ball. Moves right side. Looking around for somebody, finds Hill. Gets it back out to Moore. Moore moving around the screen from Hill. Passes to Phillips. Open for a three. No good. Rebound Price.
A little tentative on that jumper for Phillips. I think if she had taken the shot a second earlier, she might have avoided some of the defensive pressure. But when the shot's open, you take it. If you think you can hit that shot and it's wide open, you go for it. I mean, we've been talking all game about passing, but when you're faced with a wide open look, you take it, especially from the three-point line.
And it's going to be Anchorwomen ball off of the traveling violation. Moore with the ball. Moore, of course, being guarded by Price. Passes to DeCristofaro, being guarded by Stoley. DeCristofaro passes to Phillips. Phillips moves in inside the three-point line and back out to Moore. Moore. It's going to be an offensive foul called.
I don't know if that was away from the ball, but I didn't see anything on that play.
It is going to be away from the ball. It's going to be on Hill.
Technically, goalie number 32, Rebecca Gonzalez.
Been some interesting officiating in this game, if I do say so myself. It's been a bit inconsistent, and I know we've seen that a lot this season, but you can't adjust for officiating. There's nothing you can do in a timeout to adjust for the calls that are going to be made. So
Dobson into the game for Dulary. And Gonzalez into the game for Real. Stoli to Majewski for 3. Got it.
that was a good 3. Nothing much you could have really done to defend that better, but that was a good 3.
Unless you see it coming, nothing really you can do. Moore, top of the key. Working left side, working right now, drives left side, goes up, no good, rebound Hill, and she knocks it down. We'll get to the line.
Good
chance
post
of the
move.
3-point play.
Good post moves to sink that for the end, Juan.
That it was.
And going back to what we were saying earlier, they can't see what's coming. And I think that the difference between this Western Connecticut team and the Anchorwomen team is the Anchorwomen are a bit too tentative when they take those 3-point shots. Western Connecticut, they catch and shoot. They fire them off really quickly, and there's nothing you can do to defend that.
So Hill will be at the line. She knocks it down.
And completing the end, Juan, that's what you need.
Stoli with the ball. Top of the key, moving right side. Still behind the 3-point line, looking for somebody, finds Dobson with the ball, drives baseline and passes it back out. Majewski fakes the 3, now steps in and gets it back out to Stoli. Ball in the corner, Majewski sizing up against Hill. Little right hook is no good.
Oh, that was good post defense. That was good defense in the paint. That's what you got to do to prevent the easy layup.
Gonzalez calling for the ball and gets the ball and gets it back out to Hill. Hill fakes the 3, now drives in and back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives in and nice little move for 2.
Again, nice moves in the
right
paint.
up.
That's all you got to do. If you can hit an easy shot, you hit an easy shot. Don't try to make things too fancy out there if you can complete the easy layup.
Stoli with the ball. Passes out to Smith. Smith back to Majewski, fakes the 3, gets it to the corner. And Dobson hands it back out to Majewski. He gets it to the right corner. Now she drives baseline. Labani's shot is no good. And Moore comes up with the rebound.
That was a good job getting open in the paint there. Couldn't complete the shot, unfortunately. We've seen that a few times this game.
26-25, Anchorwomen lead. De Cristofaro with the ball. Along the right wing, passes to Hill, who's at the elbow. And back out to Moore. Moore looks down low to Hill. Hill in the paint, spins around, goes up left hand for 2.
That was a good job getting the easy 2, if I say so myself. What a move.
Stoli, right side. Passes to Smith. And they're going to get a foul on Palladino.
Definite contact on that play. There's been a lot of contact in this game I've noticed so far, and I think that was a call I agree with.
Iannotti back into the game. Also Sherwood back into the game for Western Connecticut. Iannotti with the ball. Looks to the corner to Labani. Good job staying in bounds. And she passes down low. Shot is no good. I believe that was from Dobson. And now Moore with the ball. I had an obstructed view. Official in the way.
Yeah, we've had that happen to us a few times this game.
Moore with the ball, top of the key, takes the 3. No good that time. Rebound Dobson and Smith bringing it up the court. A good defense by De Cristofaro, staying tight on her. Shot is good, however, from Dobson.
Well, good job on that look. You got to close out on the shooters more, like I said. Hand in the face, but a little bit too late. That was a good wide open shot.
Moore, top of the key, moves right side to De Cristofaro. De Cristofaro passing it down low, and it goes out of bounds. Gonzalez unable to handle the pass.
I don't know if I fault the pass on that or if I just felt being in the wrong position, but I don't think those two teammates were on the same page on that play.
Miscommunication. So Dumas comes in for De Cristofaro, and Smith will bring up the ball. Smith drives in and loses the ball. Palladino picks it off, kicks it up to Hill. Hill goes coast to coast, blows the open layup.
You got to make those transition buckets, and that's going to kill you if you're missing these buckets in transition. And that's an important part of the game, and to be able to score on the fast break is important for any team. You got to be able to complete those layups.
Smith looking around for somebody, finds Sherwood, and now ball being moved around. Iannotti is going to be called for travel.
A little bit of contact on that play, but I think good call on the travel. There was no blatant contact, no blatant reach or anything. I think that was a good call.
Absolutely. Gonzalez bringing it up past half court. And she drives in left side, looking for Hill. Another miscommunication. Hill able to come up with it, however. And she's looking for Gonzalez. Gonzalez did not cut, and as a result, Iannotti had it. And Labonte now with the ball, passes it out to Sherwood and up to Smith. And now a miscommunication on West Connecticut's part.
Well, the passing for both teams on those sequences has not been
awful.
Has not been clean. You know, that's you need to make better passes. You need to, stop just firing the ball in there, and you got to be on the same page with the teammates and make better passes than that.
Palladino shot no good. And now they're going to get a foul. Foul's going to be on Palladino, I believe. And it is. 3 minutes, 12 seconds ago in the half. 28-27, Anchorwomen lead.
Well, it's a close game, and anything can happen in a close game, especially a divisional game. I think good job on the Anchorwomen hanging in there with this team who, with a 15-8 record is proven to be a tough team. And good job on the Anchorwomen being able to hang into this game.
Stoley, top of the key. He's going to take the wide open shot. No good.
Misses the shot, but you can't leave wide open like that on the three-point line. You cannot leave shooters open.
Travel could have arguably been called.
Arguably.
However, missed the shot anyways. Gonzalez passes out. Hill back to Gonzalez. Drives in. Shot no good. Rebound to Larry.
And we talk about RIC hanging in this game, but I honestly think they could be dominating this game if they were making better passes.
Absolutely.
And making less mistakes.
Labonte fakes the long three. Stoley passes it down low. And Dobson just goes up for two. Dumont may have been looking for that call. More than likely won't call it, as they did not there.
Well, like we said, the officiating has been inconsistent, and you never know what's going to get called. You just got to get out there and play your game.
Got to play your game, absolutely. Hill loses the ball. Delary unable to handle it. And Hill goes up for two.
Good bucket in the paint. That's just what you need. You got to score in the paint. If you're presented with opportunities like that.
Stoley, right side, behind the perimeter. Ball being moved around. Labonte in the corner for three, no good. Rebound, Ayala.
And it seems like the Colonial shooters have been on ice for this past quarter.
They have. They've cooled down a lot.
Nothing's fallen from behind the three-point line.
Gonzalez looking for help. Dumont comes out. And Coach Senecal takes the timeout. Got a minute and a half to go, minute 26 to be exact. In this half, 30-29, Anchorwomen leading the Colonials.
And it's a close game. I think either one of these teams could take control of the game if they were to just cut down on the mistakes and make better passes. That goes for both teams. You gotta stop making mistakes, and I think both teams have been making mistakes. And if one of these teams plays better basketball, plays better passes, takes better shots, less turnovers, I think that team could easily run away with this game in the second half.
We'll see what Coach Senecal's drawing up at the moment.
Minute 26 left. You can still have a couple fruitful possessions on this quarter and enter halftime with a lead.
A little shout out to WXIN and Anchor TV alum Andrew Augustus, who's working PA tonight here at the Murray Center. Good to see him in the house.
It's always good to see former Media Center members around here.
And of course, after this, the last home game will be Saturday here at the Murray Center as the Anchorwomen will take on Keene State University. And that'll be a great game also.
That should be
Keene
a great
State,
game. Excited
one of
for
the
that
best
one.
in the conference. #1 in the conference. Moore drives in baseline, kicks it out to the corner. Real for 3, no good. Rebound, Ayala gets it out to Moore, who takes the 3. And Delary may have gotten a piece of that shot.
I definitely think so. That shot was off. That shot was off by more than it should have been. I think that defense definitely affected that shot. And the play before that was good awareness by Alex Moore in the play before that. I know the 3 was missed, but good awareness driving in and getting the ball out to the open shooter.
Labani passes out to Croswell, who drives in and gives it down to Delary for 2. Moore will bring it up. Moore brings it up and gives it to Real beyond the 3-point line. Real drives in, passes down to Hill. Hill steps back, takes the jumper, way off. Dobson comes down with the rebound.
That was a good look, just completely was off on that shot. I don't know what affected the shot, but good look. Got to make that.
Stoley with the ball, calling out a play. Moving around with it and passes it out to Labani, who gets it to Dobson. Shot is no good. Rebound Delary. And we're going to have a foul.
I wasn't able to see the
Foul's
foul
on
on
Hill.
that play, but
Unfortunately, neither was I. We had a little obstructive view again.
Alicia Delary at the line, shooting 2.
11.6 seconds to go in the half.
that's enough time for the Anchorwomen, assuming they gain possession after these free throws, to go down the court and to make something happen and to, possibly, depending on the outcome of these free throws, enter the half with a lead, which I think would be a definite boost for the Anchorwomen.
So the first was no good from Delary. She sets, second is up. No good. Even if it was good, it would have been a lane violation. It'll be Anchorwomen ball. Smith into the game for Stoley.
Well, 31-30, the Anchorwomen definitely have time to make a play. 11.6 seconds, that's plenty of time to get down the court and to and end this half on a high note. So, but not if you do that.
Moore with the ball. Looking at you, a foul called.
That pass was scary. These passes have been scaring me today. That's not the first one.
Her first. Team second.
And Palladino will inbound. 8.2 seconds to go in the half. 31-30, Colonials lead the Anchorwomen. Ball tipped out of bounds.
Well, if you can say anything about this possession, at least they're advancing the ball.
Absolutely. Moore with the ball. 5 seconds. Fakes the shot. Passes it to Palladino, who throws one up, and it's no good. And at the end of the first half, your score, Colonials 31, Anchorwomen 30. Join us for the second half right here on 90.7 WXIN and Anchor TV. Welcome back to the Murray Center for the second half of action between your Rhode Island College Anchorwomen and the Western Connecticut State University Colonials. Mike Giammarco alongside David Cusack. David, thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here with you, Mike, for this first half of the doubleheader.
Absolutely, and it's been a good game so far. The Anchorwomen only down by 1, 31-30 at the half.
Game's been close. Both teams have been making their share of mistakes, but to each team's credit, they've played hard in it and they've kept this game close on both ends. So
absolutely,
it's going to be a good second half. I'm excited to see what unfolds.
And we'll also see what coach has drawn up, as he was not happy going into that locker room at halftime.
Well, you're never going to be happy as a coach when your team commits the amount of turnovers that this team committed. So look for them to make better passes, to take better shots. Try to turn the ball over less. I think that is a big concern for both teams. I definitely think that's a big concern for the Anchorwomen. They got to find the open shooter, and the open shooter's got to not be afraid to take the shot. So
absolutely. So we got a 31-30 game. Alex Moore and Devin Hill combining for 20 of the 30 points, so hopefully the rest of the team can step up going into the second half.
I think Alex Moore can take over the game if necessary.
Absolutely.
She's been on fire from beyond the arc, but yeah, you're definitely right. We need the rest of the team to step up. Both of these teams, they're teams, and it's a team game. So you need your other shooters to step up. You need more than just your key scorers. You need your role players to step up. You need your bench players to step up. You need everybody to make a contribution in order to win this game.
And here we are underway, opening up the third quarter. Moore with the ball, being guarded by Labani. Moore kicks it out to Real, and it's also worth stating that as Moore blows the open shot, and we'll get a jump ball, that DeCristofaro is on the floor in favor of Gonzalez, so hopefully Rebecca Gonzalez is all right, as she has had injury problems.
You're right. Hopefully we wish her the best. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully this is just a strategic change and not due to injury.
Stoley with the ball, top of the key. Looks left side to Labani, beyond the three-point line. Passes it down to the corner and into Deleri. Passes it back out. Pass was deflected now. Stoley passes down low to Deleri. She's going to have to take the shot and is blocked by Hill. And a good play by Deleri to try to throw it off of Moore. One of my favorite plays, one of personal favorite plays, throwing the ball out of bounds off of the opposition, but Moore able to see it coming.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play. It was a heads-up play by Alex Moore to not let the ball bounce off her and go out of bounds, to keep that ball in bounds and keep the possession. That's a good heads-up play.
Western Connecticut takes it away. Sherwood steps back, passes to Stoley. Labani's wide open for a three, and ball gets stuck. I believe it's the first time we've seen that here this season.
Not something you see every day. I don't know what the protocol is for a ball getting stuck. I know in the street ball you try to find a stick or a rock and knock it out of there. I don't know what the NCAA protocol for a ball getting stuck is. But
I got to call out the assistant coach for Western Connecticut to get it down.
Well, he's certainly tall enough. And Superman punches that thing out of there. There we go. Now play can resume.
I believe we did see that once last season in an Anchormen game, but never an Anchorwomen game.
Always something new.
So the call is obviously out of bounds. It'll be Anchorwomen ball. Moore, left side drives baseline, now steps back out beyond the three-point line in the corner. And tries to pass it to Hill, but is taken away by Western Connecticut.
Well, Moore's passes have not been on point this game. I don't know what's going on with her out there, but she has not been making good passes, and the team as a whole has not been making good passes out there.
Sherwood misses a three. Phillips comes down with the rebound. Moore with the ball. And she brings it up past half court. Hands it off to Hill, who drives in right side. A little too hard off the board. Labani drives in, and that's going to be a travel.
Looked to me to be a bit of a charge, but travel works just fine.
I was going to say, she definitely threw that elbow out there.
I agree. There was definitely contact on that play. I would have called a charge, but travel results in the same change of possession.
Smith into the game for Labani. And Moore will bring up the ball. Near center court, she is being guarded by Smith. Moore moves left side. Passes it to DeCristofaro. And gets it up to Hill. Hill back to Moore. Gonna get a whistle. I believe we got a call away from the ball. Foul's gonna be on Sherwood. Away from the ball, so Real will inbound over near the press table. Moore passes it out. Phillips now driving in. Off the board, no good. Deleri may have gotten a piece of it.
Well, Phillips has been a little bit tentative on taking the open shot in this game so far. I think she needs to be more assertive.
Absolutely.
And, take those open shots.
As Andrew always says, Phillips is very Devin Hill-like player. Stoley passes it out to Sherwood, open for three, knocks it down. That's her third three this game, I believe. Moore gets it up to Hill. And Hill loses it out of bounds.
think the Anchorwomen are going to retain possession. That looked like that was off of the Colonials. I could be wrong.
And yes, they do correct the official. It'll be Anchorwomen ball. Gonzalez into the game for De Cristofaro. It'll be Anchorwomen ball, more to inbound. And she passes it in to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a little tough go of it today, handling the ball.
I agree with that assessment. I think this team as a whole has had a problem with turnovers all game, but you are right. She has had a tough go of it in terms of ball control today.
She'll draw the foul and get to the line.
Western Connecticut foul number 22, Samantha Smith.
Foul's going to be on Smith. 34-30, Colonials lead the Anchorwomen. She sets, first is up, and is no good.
In and out, that hurts. Those are the worst types of misses.
Palladino into the game for Phillips. Majewski back into the game for Delary. Second is up and is good.
1 out of 2. It's not bad at the free throw line. You got to be shooting a better percentage, but 1 out of 2 is definitely not bad. It's better than coming away with nothing.
More Gonzalez and Hill with 27 of the 31 Anchorwomen points. Majewski rebound, tries to pass it up to Smith. Palladino picks off the ball.
Now I'm surprised the Colonials offense didn't come away with points on that possession. The Anchorwomen defense looked lost on that last play.
A great little runner by Moore goes in for 2. Just bringing it all the way up, had the open lane. Now Stoley with the ball. Passes it down. Shot is good from Majewski. Now Moore with the ball. Working right side. Looking for somebody. Passes to Hill. Hill drives in. Steps back. Takes a shot off the board for 2.
Well, Hill's been showing off her post moves all game today. It's been impressive to watch.
Smith is going to draw the foul. Coach Senecal not happy about that call at all.
Well, Coach Senecal we know is animated certainly.
Absolutely. Great guy, stand-up guy.
I don't blame him. You know, I don't blame him for being upset with the calls in this game so far. Officiating, as we said, has been inconsistent.
Smith at the line. 36-35 the score. First is good. Makes it 37-35. 5:30 to go, third quarter. And of course, thank you very much for joining us live on 90.7 WXIN and Anchor TV. Second is no good. Rebounded by Reel. Reel near center court, moves left side. Passes to the corner to Palladino, who drives in. They call it for a double dribble. One of those fundamentals of basketball. You cannot do that.
You gotta keep the turnovers down. You gotta keep those mistakes down. You've been making a lot of mistakes in this game, and you got to avoid mistakes like that are just head scratchers.
Absolutely. Smith looking for the pass to Crosswell. He steps back and gets it out to Majewski, fakes a 3, and gets it to Sherwood, who steps back behind the 3-point line. Smith drives in right side, and nice little move goes up for 2.
Good move, good all-around possession for the Colonials.
Moore right side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back down to Moore for 2.
Nice floater by Alex Moore to finish that play.
Hill with 14, Moore with 10. Smith drives in, gets it out to Majewski, who loses the ball, and Sherwood takes it away. Now Croswell passes it out. Shot is good. Sherwood. Gonzalez looking for Hill. Finds her. Hill out to Gonzalez for three. No good, but she'll get to the line, and she'll be shooting three.
Wow, good pass by Hill to pass out of that double team situation in the paint and get it to the open shooter. Good shot selection. Unfortunately not able to complete it, but now you got 3 shots from the free throw line, as we know is so much easier than shooting a 3. So.
At the line, shooting 3, number 32, Rebecca Gonzalez.
Gonzalez sets. First is up and is good. Second is up and is also good. Gets the lucky bounce. .353 to go third quarter. So we'll have a bunch of substitutions for both teams.
Platoon swap out here for both teams. You know, rest your tired legs. It's important at this point in the game.
Third is up and is no good.
2 out of 3 though, still at the line. That's not bad at all.
Croswell crosses up. Dumont goes up. Shot no good. Rebound Hill. Gonzalez 2 more. Moore drives in. Passes down low to Dumont. Shot no good. Air mails a wide open shot.
Some contact on that last play. I don't know what they're going to call. It's Colonial's ball.
Well, the board says Moore has 10 points. I do believe she has 12 in this game. Majewski gonna get a foul on the play. Foul's gonna be on Ayala. And it'll stay Western Connecticut ball as it goes out of bounds off of Moore.
Oh, good defense on the inbound.
And Stoley gets it in to Croswell. Passes it down low. Stoley sizing up. Left-handed shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. And good play by Dumont to knock the ball away. Gonzalez has it and gets it to Moore.
That was good post defense by the Anchorwomen on that possession. Way to stop the easy shot.
Dumont passes to Gonzalez. Passes down low to Hill. Hill drives in. And good defense as both of her shots get blocked.
Hill should have passed out of that. You know, you down there, you got the bodies around you in the paint. You should have passed out of that. You had open shooters.
Labani passes to Stoley. Stoley looking for somebody. Fakes the shot. Finds Delarry. Delarry, open shot, no good. I think she thought she had a defender behind her ready to block it. However, was nobody there.
Well, sometimes you hear footsteps. Sometimes you want to get the shot up a little quicker than you should, you know, versus taking a better shot. But you know, it happens to all of us.
Labani out to Stoley. They're gonna get a foul on Gonzalez.
There's been a sequence of whistles in this third quarter. Been an exorbitant amount of whistles, I believe, in my opinion. It's been a lot of stoppage of play, a lot of fouls, and both teams need to reassess how they're playing the game and try to cut down on the turnovers and the fouls.
Croswell, a wide open lane, blows the open layup. But why was the lane that open?
It was a defensive breakdown. You know, they weren't ready off the inbound. They weren't ready to defend that. They weren't ready for them to drive in the paint like that, and that was just a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
Labani with the ball. Drives in left side. Takes a shot off the board, no good. Rebound Delarry, goes out of bounds. It'll be Anchorwomen ball.
Now that was better defense on that play. Getting in there and breaking up the layup in the paint, that was good defense.
Absolutely. Smith back into the game. And it looks like Dobson will also come in. Hill will inbound. And Moore with the ball. Looking for DeCristofaro and finds her. And hands it back to Moore. Moore, left side. Drives in. Shot no good off the board. And Stoley comes up with the rebound and gets it up to Smith. Smith to Dobson. Shot no good. Rebound to Cristofaro. And Hill will bring it up for the Anchorwomen.
You got to slow the game down here. No sense in trying to run the fast break if you're not converting it. Slow the game down here. Play your game.
Three's no good for Moore, but they're going to call the foul. She'll get to the line and will shoot three.
Definite contact on that. Good call.
Smith's not happy about the call.
Oh,
May not be happy with herself.
From my angle, I saw clear contact on the shooting hand of Alex Moore. I think that was definitely a good call.
First is up and is good. Second is up and good. And she sets. Her third is up and is also good. That'll give the Anchorwomen the lead. 42-41 the score. A minute and a half to go in the third quarter.
Well, we know how good of a shooter Moore is. That was great performance from the line. That's exactly what you needed.
Stoley goes up for two through three Anchorwomen.
Through the thick defense. What a play. You got to give it up for that layup.
Absolutely. Moore drives in, passes it out to DeCristofaro to Hill, fakes the three, drives in. Little runner's no good. Goes right out of bounds.
Well, you had Gonzalez open at the three-point line on that play. I think she should have looked her way and maybe made the pass.
Stoley with the ball. Behind the three-point line. Looking around. Shot is no good. Airmailed from Dobson.
Good box out by Moore to get the rebound.
Gonzalez with the ball. Passes down low in the paint to Hill. Shot no good. Rebound Majewski and gets it to Crosswell. Majewski for three. No good. Rebound Hill. And this third quarter has been very sloppy.
I agree. This game has been sloppy. There's been a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls. Anchorwomen here with the opportunity to hold for the last shot, but you're right. There's been a lot of bad passes, a lot of bad turnovers in this game so far.
Moore with the ball. Moves right side. Goes up, little runner, no good, too hard off the board. Majewski's got the ball. And she'll just hold it for the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, it's 43-42, Colonials leader in the Anchorwomen. Very tight game we've got going here.
It's been a close game. Look, both teams have made their mistakes, but both teams have also converted when they need to convert. This is going to be a very interesting fourth quarter. The end of this game, we're setting ourselves up for an exciting one, and I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely.
For this one, and for all you watching and listening at home or in the stands, it's a good one. This is a good game, and I think we should all be really excited for what's to come in the fourth quarter.
So 43-42 the score. Coach Senecal drawing up a play. Devin Hill with 14 points. Alex Moore with 13. Rebecca Gonzalez with 9. Jenna Ayala with 4. And DeCristofaro not on the board yet in this game.
I think you need to utilize some more of your role players, some more of your bench players as well. I mean, I believe getting away from your top two scorers. They've had their hands all over the ball all game, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you can get everybody involved and you can look to make a couple passes before you take a shot, you're going to be in better position. You're going to take better shots and higher percentage shots, and I think that's what the Anchorwomen need to focus on in this quarter break.
Absolutely. And David, if you recall, I did think they had the points total wrong for Alex Moore on that board. They did indeed. They do correct it to 15 now.
Oh, it's good correction. Good call by Mike. Keeping up on the score.
Those 2 points could be the decision in the game. You never know.
You never know, exactly. In a game this close, anything's possible.
So Cristofaro will inbound. Moore with the ball. Works left side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez along the left wing. Moves right side inside the 3-point line. Out to Hill. Hill drives in, looks around, finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives in, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll be Western Connecticut possession. Megan Reel into the game for Amber de Cristofaro.
Checking in for Western Connecticut, number 32, Alicia Delaney.
And Delaney back into the game for Majewski. Stoley, left side. Passes to the top of the key to Dobson and out to Price. Price to Delaney. And she draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Reel.
I mean, there was definite contact on that play. I don't know how deliberate it was, but driving into the paint against 3 defenders, there's always going to be some contact on that play. And I mean, good job getting to the line.
First is up and is good from Delaney. And Coach Senecal unhappy. Thought it should have been a charging foul, as Megan Reel may have been set outside of that circle. Second is up and no good. Rebound is, however, tapped down to Dobson. Stoley drives in left side. Working through pressure, shot no good. And Gonzalez comes up with the ball. Moore brings it up the court. And passing it down low to Hill. We're gonna get a jump ball. It'll be Anchorwomen possession.
Yeah, Anchorwomen possession still. Not that great of a pass by Moore on that
No, it
play.
wasn't.
There was a bunch of different options you could have thrown to. You know, I think that was the one spot in the court that you probably shouldn't have made the pass to.
Right.
There was 3 other people out there that you could have passed it to, and it would have had a better result. But you know, the Anchorwomen maintain possession.
Gonzalez hands it back to Moore in the corner, fakes the 3. Now steps back out. You get a whistle.
Well, Reel looked wide open on that play, but you know, like we said earlier, not making the passes, not making the correct passes, and that's going to hurt them.
Ayala with the ball, takes a shot. No good on that one. And rebound by Reel. Gets it up to Moore. Moore takes a shot, knocks it down.
Once again, Alex Moore showing off her range.
17 points for Moore so far in this game. 8:35 to go, 4th quarter. Stoley drives in left side, kicks it out to the corner. Sherwood. 3 is no good. Ball batted around. Gonzalez comes up with the rebound and she'll bring it up the court. Gonzalez calling out a play. Moves left side. Finds Moore. Kicks it down to Hill. And tries to get it back out to Gonzalez. And they're going to call the foul on Gonzalez.
I didn't see any foul on that play, and that was right in front of us right here. I disagree with that call.
I also disagree with that call.
Third, fourth, team second.
I thought he was going to call her out of bounds for a minute, which would have also been an incorrect call.
I agree. I immediately, first thing I thought was going to be an out of bounds call, and I didn't see it go out of bounds at all. But I disagree with the foul on that call. Look, again, it was right in front of us, and I did not see any contact. So.
Neither did I. Smith will inbound. She gets it into Delaney. Back out to Stoley. Stoley playing a majority of this game. Hands it off to Price. Out to Smith. Smith's open for 3. No good. Rebound Hill.
Smith a little tentative on that shot. Wide open 3. You got to knock those down.
Moore calling out a play. Palladino is into the game for the Anchorwomen. And she has the ball. You're going to get a whistle. Foul's going to be on Price.
Western Connecticut foul charge to number 14, Tasha Price, her second, team second. Timeout.
And Coach Senecal calls the timeout. 7:27 to go in this game.
Well, tie game in the fourth quarter. Anything can happen. Like I said, we're heating up here. We're looking for a barn-burning finish, and who knows? Who knows what can happen? It's always exciting to have close games late in the fourth quarter. With 7:27 left, I think they're going to both look to make changes out there on the floor, and they're going to look to run some plays and try to make good shots and try to run away with the lead. Both of these teams, I think, have the ability to run away with this game, but they're hanging in tough, and I think it's going to be a great finish.
Still a long way to go, but overtime is not out of the question if this game goes how the past 3 quarters have gone.
Oh, if this game, exactly what you said. If they keep playing the way they've been playing this game, we're looking at an exciting finish.
Absolutely. And it should be a good one. And we'll see what he's drawn up, as we like to see after every timeout taken, of course. Coach Senecal, very nice guy, very knowledgeable, stand-up human being. As of course, David will interview him after this game.
He coaches with passion, and that's exactly what you want to see out of your head coach.
Moore fakes a shot, gives it to Hill. Hill steps out, looking for somebody, finds Moore. Almost unable to handle the pass. Moore out to Hill for 3. Deep 3 from Hill is no good. Rebounded by Smith.
In and out. Look, that was a good shot. Sometimes they just don't fall.
Dulary out to Smith. Shot is no good from Dobson. Rebound Hill. And Hill's got to be close to a double-double.
I think you would be right on that.
Moore sizing up with Price. Looking for somebody, finds Hill. Hill drives in. Shot is no good.
Well,
Rebound to Larry. Stoley with the ball.
Good screen by Moore on that play to get Hill into the paint. Just couldn't finish the layup.
Dobson loses the ball. Price's shot's no good. And they'll call Ayala out of bounds. And Phillips will check back into the game, as will Majewski and Labani and Sherwood.
Number 20, Caleb Lamante. Number 21, Nicole Majewski. And number 30, Nancy Sherwood.
It'll be Western Connecticut ball down low. Phillips, Hill, Reel, Moore and Palladino on the floor for the Anchorwomen. Labani with the ball, deep beyond the three-point line. Gets it up to the top of the key to Majewski. And hands it off to Stoley. Stoley calling out a play. And Palladino's going to be called for the reach.
Like, both teams have been turning the ball over a lot. There's been a lot of whistles in this game. You got to tighten up on that on both sides.
Well, number 33, Jill Palladino, her fourth, team third.
Palladino in foul trouble. Shot no good from Sherwood, who tried to drive baseline. Labani with the rebound, however, back out to Stoley. Stoley, top of the key. Being guarded by Moore. Out left side to Labani. Labani steps back out. And looking for somebody is Labani. Finds Sherwood. Steps back, takes a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Palladino. And now Moore with the ball, crossing half court. Moore moving left side, steps back. Now moves right. Calls out a play near center court.
Trying to spread the floor, maybe looking for some sort of ISO on this play.
Shot from Phillips is no good.
I think he would have been better off looking for some type of ISO on that play.
I'd have to agree with you. Shot is no good that time from Dobson, and Hill sprinting up the court with it. Moore open for 3. No good that time. It'll stay Anchorwomen ball.
Now, one thing I've noticed so far is running in transition has not been really great for the Anchorwomen. They've had a couple good transition buckets, but they're not getting down there and making easy layups in transition. I think that's one thing they're going to definitely need to improve with 4:55 left to go in this game.
Score 44-44. Moore looking for somebody. She's got to get it in bounds, and does to Hill. Hill steps aside, goes up and knocks it down. Hill and Moore with 33 points.
That's a good shot by Hill. Can't get a better shot than that.
Stoley out to Majewski. Back to Stoley. Passes it down low. Into the corner. Sherwood open for three. No good. And Phillips comes up with the rebound. Now Moore with the ball. Moore being guarded by Labani. Passes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez steps back, takes the shot. It's no good.
It's a good mid-range look for Gonzalez, but unable to knock it down. Those are ones you want.
And a good block is going to be called as a foul.
Looks like a little bit of embellishment on that play, if I do say so myself, but, you know, I'm not one to call someone else a flopper.
Looked like a pretty clean block from here.
I would have to agree with you on that, Mike.
So that's a real second foul. First is up and is no good from Dobson. Amber de Cristofaro back into the game for Alex Moore momentarily. Second is up and is good. 46-45. Anchorwomen hanging on to that 1 point lead.
Does not get any better than this, Mike.
It's going to come down to the wire. After that high scoring first quarter, the past three have been very low scoring.
Well, there's been a lot of turnovers. There's been a lot of missed opportunities for both of these teams. I mean, luckily for both of them, they've been able to keep it close. But you're definitely right. The scoring has cooled down in the second half.
Hill working through pressure, shot no good. Croswell passes it up to Delary. Nice little move, but unable to come down with it.
Good move, good shot selection, bad shot.
And Hill almost loses it. Gets it to Gonzalez, who runs the floor, goes up. And she'll get the chance at the three-point play.
A little bit of contact on that layup, not too much to disrupt the shot, and she'll be going for the and one.
(48-45) the score. Gonzalez knocks it down. 49-45 the score. 3:22 to go in regulation. Moore with 17. Hill with 16. Gonzalez with 12. And the three of them have combined for 45 of the 49 Anchorwomen points.
That's impressive. You know, good game for these three scorers, and that's what you like to see from your stars. Again, you got to get the bench players involved. You got to get your role players involved more. Now, it's been good. It's been good on these three scorers carrying the game so far, but if you want to close this thing out, you got to get everybody involved.
Shot was in and out from Majewski, and de Cristofaro came up with the rebound, and now Gonzalez with the ball. Left side near center court. Gonzalez moves left. Now back out to Ayala. Tries to find de Cristofaro and does. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ball in the corner. Real goes up with it. And she'll get to the line.
Good job drawing a foul on that layup. That's exactly what you need. Get yourself to the line. Get some hopefully easy points.
Moore will check back into the game. Sherwood will also check back into the game. Presumably after this first shot from Real. First is up from Real and is good.
And that's Real's first point of the game here in the fourth quarter.
Only 4 players for the Anchorwomen scoring in this game, as Jenna Ayala has 4 points, and of course Megan Real has 1.
Well, that's impressive that they're winning this game by 5 right now.
Absolutely.
Well, given that statistic, like I said, you gotta get more people involved here. You have a whole team here. Everybody on this team can score. Everybody on this team can contribute, and you gotta have everyone involved.
Second is no good and goes out of bounds. It'll be Western Connecticut ball.
Well, a 5-point lead here for the Anchorwomen with 2:29 left to go in the game. Got to play some solid defense. Got to make good shots. I think that's what Coach Senegal is going to be going over. Oh, I thought it was a timeout. I guess I'm wrong.
And he's got to watch. He's got to be pretty close to a technical foul in this game.
I believe so. I mean, he coaches with passion.
Absolutely.
Sometimes referees don't like that, though.
Going to get a foul. I believe it's going to be on Gonzalez, and she fouls out of this game.
Oh, that's a big blow. Coach Senegal not at all happy with that call, and that's a big blow for the Anchorwomen.
And Coach Senegal still talking with the official.
Giving the referee a piece of his mind. He's angry out there.
Hill will come back into the game. Hill thankfully not in foul trouble, only with 2 in this game. As we've seen in many games, she gets into foul trouble quickly, has to come out of the game, and somehow finishes without fouling out.
Well, the fouls have been an issue for both teams in this game, and now we're starting to see it late in the fourth quarter. A lot of players getting into foul trouble.
First is up from Stoley and is good. Palladino will check into the game for the Anchorwomen. She will come in for Ayala. Second is up and is no good. Majewski for 3, no good. And Dobson comes up with the rebound. Stoley with the ball, moves left side, drives in, and loses the ball out of bounds. Croswell will come into the game for Western Connecticut. Ayala will come in for Hill. Oh, Ayala will come in for Phillips. And Hill will inbound. 2:04 to go in regulation. 50-46 to score. Anchorwomen leading the Colonials. And Moore bringing it up the court. And if you're Western Connecticut, you got to start thinking of fouling soon.
I agree. 150 remaining in the game. You have a couple more possessions before you're going to have to start fouling or extend the game.
And an incredible play by Moore going up for 2.
What a layup by Alex Moore. We've seen that time and time again. What a play.
Croswell out to Majewski, drives in, off the board for 2. And a timeout taken by Western Connecticut. 52-48 the score. A minute 32 to play in regulation.
Look, a minute 32 is still enough time left to have a couple possessions before you have to start fouling, and both teams really, really need to execute on these next couple possessions. Get a good look, get an easy shot, and make your looks. You can't afford to have too many misses with a minute 32 remaining.
Absolutely. Alex Moore and Devin Hill combining so far for 35 points.
It's an impressive number from those 2 scorers.
Absolutely. And as we said, a minute 32 remaining in regulation in game 1 of a doubleheader.
This has been an exciting game 1. Hopefully the men's game lives up to this, and hopefully y'all stick around here on Anchor TV and WXIN for game 2.
Let's hope so. Also want to take a second and say thank you to Andrew Spaziano for being here for every other game this season, as he is unable to be here tonight. But thank you, Andrew. No, you're up there doing camera. Thank you very much for all you've done this season.
Shout out to Andrew. Andrew's a great guy, good friend of mine. Thank you for letting me call the game this time, buddy.
So Hill will go to the line.
And these free throws become increasingly important in a game this close.
Absolutely. You can't put the nail in the coffin just yet. Still a minute and a half to go, even if she makes them both.
But still, you can't afford to really miss these.
Absolutely.
They're very important.
First is up and good. Devin Hill with 17 points. Her second is up and is good. 6-point game, 54-48.
And an impressive 18 points for Devin Hill tonight. What a game she's putting on.
Croswell, not sure what she was trying to do with it. She's out of bounds. It'll be Anchorwomen ball.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know whether she was trying to go for a pass or go up for the shot. That was an interesting move in the paint. I think she should have just gone up hard for the layup there.
And they'll say Western Connecticut ball. As coach thought it was tipped off of Western Connecticut. Of course, if you're the Anchorwomen on offense, you want to get the ball either into the hands of Moore or Hill.
Exactly.
Or even Megan Reel, who all three have proven to be almost automatic from the line.
Exactly. We're getting to the point in this game where a minute 14 left, you want to have it in the hands of your scorers.
Labani with the ball in the corner. Passes it down low. Dobson back to Labani. Back to Dobson. Fakes it, now takes the shot and makes the shot. Western Connecticut takes a timeout. 57.3 seconds to go in regulation. 54-50 the score. It'll be Anchorwomen ball.
Like we said, 57.3 seconds to go. Anchorwomen with a 4-point lead. You gotta convert on these possessions. You know, if you're Western Connecticut, you have to look down and score quickly, and that's going to be a big part of their game plan. If you're the Anchorwomen, you gotta conserve as much. You gotta spend as much time on the clock as possible. Don't get a quick shot. Go for a long possession. Pass the ball around a lot, but make sure you get a good look.
Absolutely. And of course, Alex Moore and Devin Hill combining for 37 of Rhode Island College's 54 points.
That's very, very impressive. That's going to be a storyline heading out of this game, regardless of the outcome. The impressive performance the two of them put on.
Absolutely.
Let's not forget the performance Gonzalez put on before she fouled out, too.
You're absolutely right on that. Rebecca Gonzalez also with 12 points. Ayala will rebound, gets it into Hill. And they're going for the ball instead of the foul. Coach Senecal calls a timeout.
Well, look, you got to go for the ball before you go for the foul. You got to try to make a steal, and that's going to put your team in a better position than forcing the other team to the line. But at a certain point, you have to start fouling, and I believe it's getting to that point for Western Connecticut.
52.5 seconds to go in regulation. 54-50.
And look, if they're able to steal an inbound, I think that's ultimately the main goal, and that's ultimately going to be to benefit them the best. They got to look to steal the inbound. But if you can't steal the inbound, and if you can't make a quick steal, you have to foul quickly.
Absolutely.
I know the Anchorwomen are not going to leave them enough time. You know, it's a 2-possession game, and the Anchorwomen are going to not leave them enough time if they don't go for the foul pretty soon. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what Western Connecticut's strategy is coming out of this timeout.
Absolutely. Of course, it'll be Anchorwomen ball. Real to inbound. And Moore has it. Finds Hill.
Got to use some clock here if you're the Anchorwomen.
Real. Back to Moore. Moore driving in. Passes it out to Hill. Hill dribbles out. Now drives in. She'll get to the line. 33 seconds to go.
Well, good job on Hill drawing the foul on that play. Now it's up to her to convert these free throws and potentially put this game out of reach.
First is up, and no good from Hill. Thankfully, even if she misses her second, it'll still be a two-possession game.
It still will be. That's correct. And a five-point game it's not insurmountable with 33 seconds left, but it's very, very challenging.
Second is up, and is good. Stoley. Right side behind the three-point line. Passes to Dobson, back to Stoley. Back to Dobson in the corner. Drives baseline, takes a shot, knocks it down. Western Connecticut takes a timeout with 18.7 seconds to go.
Oh, three-point game. Anything can happen, one possession game. I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
55-52 the score. Devin Hill and Alex Moore, both with 19 points in the game.
And maybe there's a bit of a friendly rivalry, see who amongst them can get to 20.
Maybe it will be. We'll see. It is a one-possession game, however.
That's true. You got to conserve, again, you got to, these 18 seconds, well, you have to foul if you're Western Connecticut. If you're Rhode Island College, you just need to try to hit free throws and make your free throws at this point.
Absolutely.
There's not enough time to try to waste on the clock. You got to just hit your free throws. You know they're going to foul you. You know, don't let them steal the inbound. Just keep good possession of the ball. And Western Connecticut, you got to foul and then try to score quickly.
It'll be Hill, Moore, Palladino, Real, and Ayala still on the floor for the Anchorwomen. And Coach Senecal takes a timeout now.
It's probably just going over some last-minute game plan and going over how they're going to play out these last 18 seconds, or maybe just resting some tired legs. Who knows? He's got timeouts to burn. There's 18 seconds left.
And of course, that was Coach Senecal's final timeout.
Western Connecticut still has 2 timeouts left. Let's see if that ever comes into play.
And we will see what has been drawn up. Of course, January 30th here at the Murray Center. The Anchorwomen upset at Eastern Connecticut by the score of 57-51. Eastern Connecticut was #1 in the conference. And of course, that must have been a confidence booster as Hill gets the ball back to Moore. And a foul is called. Moore will go to the line.
Moore will go to the line with the chance to extend this lead and for the chance to go for 20 points in this game.
At the line, shooting number 10, Alex Moore.
What an exciting game this has been.
This has been a very exciting game. It's been back and forth. It's been close. It's been fun to watch.
First is up from Moore and is good. She clinches the 20-point mark. Second is up and is also good.
And with a 5-point lead, that should be the dagger here in this game. Barring something incredible happening, the Anchorwomen are going to walk off with a victory in this game and a well-deserved victory.
Now, Western Connecticut calls the timeout before inbounding the ball.
Maybe just trying to advance the ball. I think that would be a strategy for them. Maybe just trying to advance the ball. Maybe just trying to draw up a plan after inbounding. I mean, look, it's a 2-possession game, so you got to get up there and you got to score quickly. There's 7.9 seconds left, and then you have to foul, or steal an inbound. So it's not looking likely for Western Connecticut to pull one out here, but you never know. Crazier things have happened.
My understanding was wrong on this one. I thought you had to inbound the ball first before you called the timeout in order to get the ball on that side of the court. That was my misunderstanding, however.
No, they called the timeout to advance the ball, which good strategy in this
Absolutely.
situation.
Stoley out of bounds off the pass. 5-point game. 4.3 seconds to go.
Well, if this game wasn't over already, they can start celebrating on the Anchorwomen bench. And looks of jubilation on their face over there.
Your Rhode Island College Anchorwomen will improve to 5-8 in conference play. Ayala has the ball. Gets it to Moore. And the clock has run out. The final score, your Rhode Island College Anchorwomen 57. Western Connecticut State University 52. And David, what a game we just saw.
What a great game. That was fantastic showing by the Anchorwomen, and being able to pull out this victory. That was an exciting game to watch, and I'm happy I got here to witness it.
Absolutely. And we'll see who we got coming over here, as they'll send someone over in a minute. As you finally see things from the other perspective, now you're usually up there doing camera.
I'm usually up there on the rafters where our good buddy Andrew Spaziano is usually doing that, but you know, this is a welcome change.
And David, we got Devin Hill standing by, so we will send it down your way.
All right. All right, well, I'm here with Devin Hill on Anchor TV. First of all, congratulations on the victory, guys. It's a great win. You individually had a great performance. What goes into a performance like this for you, pre-game and in your preparation?
One of my main things just coming into the game is to be focused every game, because we know that every game, conference game, is a competitive one. We know that we have to compete to win. Sorry, next question.
Well, again, it is a conference game. Our conference game's a little bit different in the way that you approach them, or is this just like any other game? Is there a little added motivation because it's an opponent you see in the conference, or?
Yeah, definitely. Conference games are definitely something more that we focus in on, but I don't think any particular conference game is more important or a bigger game than any other game. I think every conference game that we come into, we know is the same. I think at this point in the league, anyone's game. It's very even if you look at the statistics. So I don't know, we come into every game with the same mentality.
Well, this was a very good team you guys faced tonight. And do you guys like playing the role of the stoppers, of a bit of the underdog? Is that something you relish in, or is that something you wish you were kind of on the other side of?
I mean, I've never really liked being the underdog, but at the same time, I think every team kind of comes in looking at us as a win. So I think it is kind of good on our part, because every team kind of looks down on us, so they don't really think that they don't need to bring their A game to come against us. So I guess that's kind of a pro for us coming into every game.
All right, well, congratulations again on the victory, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devin. And David, as Devin just said, does seem like every other team looks down on these Anchorwomen.
It does seem
course,
like that.
They come out with the win again.
Able to be the underdogs, able to pull out a win where a lot of people maybe not expecting them to pull out a win. I know that, you know, as Devin just said, that's not a role that they really like to play. They'd really rather be kind of the favorites, but you know, I think that, you know, being able to be an upset and pull out a win like this is good for this team's confidence and a good morale boost.
And when these two teams played in Western Connecticut, the Anchorwomen lost 78-64. So a much lower scoring game this time.
Much lower scoring game, you're right. A lot of turnovers in this game, and a lot of mistakes. But
absolutely,
hey, they're able to still come out of here with the victory, and I think that's the important part.
That they will. Hopefully, Coach Senecal has something good to say. I'm sure he would. Always fun to talk to. Great guy.
I'm sure he's excited. I'm sure it's a good win all around for the team, and I'm sure everyone in the locker room is going to be feeling good.
Absolutely. And as we see the warm-ups going on for next game, of course, myself, Mike Giamarco, and David Cusack will have the call live on 90.7 WXIN and Anchor TV.
stay tuned for that one, guys. Hopefully this game's going to be as good as the last game, and we're going to be having the call here all night long on 90.7 WXIN and Anchor TV, so stick around for Game 2 of the doubleheader as we wait to interview Coach Senegal here.
Absolutely. So the last game of the season for the Anchorwomen is here on Saturday against Keene State.
Make sure you guys tune in for that. We will be here on Anchor TV and WXIN.
As that, of course, will be senior night, last home game of the season, last game of the season. And it should be a fun one. Keene State, always a fantastic team, great basketball program. And hopefully the Anchorwomen and the Anchormen can both pull off stunners.
That's going to be a great matchup. I think there's going to be a little added motivation going into that game to finish your season on a high note and prove that maybe you're a better team than you've showed so far this year. So,
if you did not know, David, Keene State, the men's team last year, along with the women's team, won the Little East Conference tournament. The men, however, lost to Keene State. Rhode Island College lost to Keene State in that final. So that should be a very competitive game, should be a good game. They know the game plan, they know what to do, and we'll have Coach Senecal coming by to talk about the women's.
That's good.
And David, I'll send it down your way as Coach Senecal is here standing by.
All right. I'm here with Coach Senegal here. Had a little trouble with the headset. You good there?
Got it.
All right. So first of all, congratulations on the victory. This is a great win for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Is there any added motivation from you from a coaching standpoint when it's a conference opponent like this, or when it's someone you see a lot?
Every conference game is a motivational, I think, for us. We're people think that they got to come in and play RIC and they're going to win. And I'll tell you what, the girls persevered. All of them did. They all played a role tonight. Devin Moore, Devin Hill, and Alex Moore. They may have come through with the points, but it was our cast of characters, that really brought this game and made us win, helped us win. We had different kids step up and do different things, and we persevered, and we made some free throws when we had to.
It was a great win for you guys. Monster performances, like you said, by Devin Hill and Alex Moore. How good is it for you on the sideline when your girls are going out there and they're scoring like that? Like, how much of a boost does that give to the rest of the team and to the best players?
It does, because when we run a set and we score, you can see the bench. The bench picks it up, and you get everybody together, and the emotion on the court, goes up a notch too. And then it helps on the defensive end. And I just told them, we get some easy baskets, make some free throws, and defend. And we defended tonight. 52 points, they averaged about 70.
I know, that was great. Watching you on the sidelines, you're getting a little animated, especially around the time when Gonzalez fouled out. What in your game plan did you have to change, losing her and her impact in this game?
Well, I just have to have somebody to step up and do the little things that she does. And she can handle the basketball against pressure. And they were putting a lot of pressure on Alex Moore. And this way, Becca steps up. She's in a way, she's our X factor. She does a lot of little things. She can rebound, she can handle the ball. She gets to the rim, she gets to the free throw line. All right? And I think the girls love playing with her. When she was out there for a couple of weeks, we weren't the same. I don't think we were the same team.
Well, again, Coach, congratulations on the victory. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here on Anchor TV.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right. We were here with Coach Senegal on Anchor TV. I'm David Cusack. This is Mike Giamarco. And thank you for tuning in to RIC Anchorwomen basketball. Stay tuned for the Anchormen game tonight, coming up in about 12 minutes. So stay tuned here on Anchor TV and 90.7 WXIN.